Howdy doody and good Saturday afternoon cupcakes. Yes, I am still bouncing like a motherfucker. But it's moving day for the turtles. That means sometime this week I get the fish tank. So yeah, what we're going to do is I'm going to fling the camera around and show you what they've come out of. I'm going to show you the turtles and then I'll show you where they're going to go. Alright, spin you around. So yeah, this is where they were. The little razorback turtle started off in there and then ended up in there. And now they've gone from there with this itty bitty filter that just wasn't man enough at all to cope with the amount of waste that I mean, Jesus Christ. As a koi keeper, we deal with a lot of waste because koi produce a lot of waste, but when it comes to turtles, Jesus Christ, it is worse. But then once I've scrubbed this down, decontaminated it, that will go downstairs into the porch, and that's where the unselected fry that we get this year will be started off. But to think that these things were itty bitty bitty when he got them. Now, I won't get too close because they're snappy little buggers, but there's a size comparison. She weighs an absolute ton. She's a feisty little bigger, but yeah, she's huge. And he isn't far off, so you have got a male and a female there, the larger being the female and the smaller one being the male. But yeah, they're going to love it when they get into the new home, which is downstairs, right behind my painting desk. We'll go down and I'll show you downstairs and where they're going and the little one that's already there. Yeah, right. We're in my my painting area, and as you can hear, is chug 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 chug, because we've now got a fucking pond filter filtering a fish tank. But yeah, this is where they're going to be going. We've got a basking box that will sit on the top there as well. I just got to cut a couple of bits of perspex for it. And there's the little diddy dude. He's a razorback turtle. So, this is where they'll be coming down very shortly. A few bifters from selections. They were originally put in the tank upstairs, bitty ones, bifters, and they were given two choices: survive or be food for the turtles. Well, these four have survived. They've not grown a great deal. We have one in here, this Deutsch here, Deutsch Kajaku. When he turns round, the other side of him, he's got half a gill plate, and that is just a birth defect, but it doesn't seem to be bothering him. And now they've got to the size that they have, the turtles don't even bother about them now. Let's say, little man will get himself acquainted. Here he is, look. Little razorback turtle. Running on a little Jabo 2,500 litres an hour Veriflow pump. In true twisted fashion, as little pipe work as possible. Reuse some bits and pieces. Just comes straight up, goes round, splits in through the double V, splits from the T either side, goes down through an area that has floss, and then comes up through these sponges, goes down through the bottom, and then he's got some ceramic media in there just for some extra bio, and then back into his tank. So I'll come back when the actual turtles are
We're just
back
about to
in.
check the temperature now.
Back in there. Well, cupcakes. After a bit of aquascaping by Dad, we got a small cave in for the little one, the big cave in for the two big ones. Got some natural rocks and stuff so they can climb, and the little one needs to be able to get his nose just slightly out of the water. So yeah, there's plenty of bits that he can come up to do that. And so the tank has been running now for a good 4 or 5 weeks with these guys in there, so the filter's definitely mature and ready enough. Where you can see the nice bed of algae we got on the back wall. We got some on this wall, but obviously that's where the light's coming through. But this front glass doesn't seem to suffer too bad, so that's a bonus in itself. But yeah, these are fish that were from the New Forest koi fry that I got at 2 to 3 weeks unselected last April. Oh, hang on, we've got a turtle going in.
This is the male.
This is the male, is it?
Yeah, as you can see, he's still fits in my hands slightly.
Only just fits in his hand, look.
But he's going through shed at the moment. Let's see how we like it. He's like, this is freezing, what the fuck are you doing to me?
There he goes. Here's number one. He's the male. As Geordie said, you can see that he's in the process of just shedding. Like I said, they'll use the rocks and the wood. There's the gill plate I was telling you about. It happens. It's a natural occurrence. It's just a body deformity. And as you can see, it's not bothering him whatsoever. But patterning on him is beautiful.
I got mine in 2018.
Yeah. Yeah.
2017.
Yeah.
So
And
that's when they were got born.
this is the female, and as you can see, she is now bigger than his hand span. Open your hand out next to the turtle, boy.
That is nice.
And then my hands are actually smaller than his. So yeah, that's Susan's hand. Yeah,
She's a lummox. Oh.
but they're gonna love it in here.
You ain't going straight in down there, so you gotta get used to the water first.
She's like, no, let me in, let me
I
in.
literally can't hold her.
It's too strong.
They aren't too powerful. You gonna know, like, once they push, you just gotta let them go.
So there we go.
There's one in.
Little one's in there as well. He went in there when I started escaping with the rocks and the I think I might do is push that rock backwards so he can't get wedged, so the little one can't get wedged behind there. I've got that big bit of wood stood up there for you, so he's got plenty to walk up, and you've got that one in the corner.
Oh yeah, yeah, sweet.
Yeah, he's already been up that bit.
Oh no, that's all right then. At least he can get up and actually breathe, because that's the only thing I was concerned about.
Peekaboo. He's like, what the fuck is this place?
This smells clean.
Yum. But you get a thumbs up from Jordan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Ecstatic with it. Over the fucking moon.
Sweet.
But yeah, the water level has raised. The fucking turtle's going in there.
Yeah.
And that wood going in there.
And the wood. Yeah.
She seems so much happy already.
She seems happy enough. Only one thing left to do actually in the tank is to move this rock back up against the glass. Just covers up this little gap here, stops the little man from falling in there.
Happy turtles.
So yeah, there we go, folks.
I think actually with everyone who
That's transferring Geordie's turtles.
Yeah.
The next mission now is for him to get that tank upstairs up nice and clean, so me and Susan can then put it in the porch ready for fry.
after it's been scrubbed.
Yeah.
And bleached. And scrubbed.
And bleached. Yeah, you're going to have fun digging around in that sand.
I'd rather dig around in now their own turtles than they'd bite me though.
So, yeah,
Well done.
she seems happy enough. So, I'll catch you all on the next one.
She's well happy.
I know I said I'd see you on the next one. This crazy fucker. What do you want? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? But anyway, now we've been stood here for a good half hour or so watching them settle in, and they're looking really happy, really happy. Jordan's over the moon. Basking box is almost finished, just got to cut a piece of perspex, and then Jordan's got to finish off doing the sand in the base of it for the ramp that goes up into it, and then give the outside a coat of paint. And Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. But yeah, they're definitely loving it. No, we're not talking about McDonald's. So from me, the turtles, the crazy Mexican, and Jordan, we will catch you all on the next one.
That's all, cupcakes.